Remember earlier we said that a prototype either has to be null or an object? And you've heard me countless times saying that in JavaScript pretty much everything is an object and everything inherits from another object. Well, let me explain, and I think this will drive the point home. Let's start off with the number 7. What's its prototype going to be? Well, its proto property is going to be the number prototype. And that's why we can access methods like isNaN, isFinite, and a whole plethora of other methods. It's because when we declare that variable, it's inheriting a whole lot of properties and methods from the number prototype. But now let's look at the number prototype. What's its proto going to be? Its proto is going to be the object prototype. And that's why we've got other methods and properties like toString and value of. And this is almost the overriding arching object prototype that is accessible from all other objects in JavaScript. But now, what about this question? What is the proto of object prototype? And you guessed it, it's null. It stops. It's empty. And that makes sense, right? And that's what I mean when I said prototypes either have to be an object or null. Okay, that was the number 7. Let's now look at an array. Let's say we have an array of 1, 3, and 5. What is its proto going to point to? That's right, it's going to point to the array prototype. And that's why we have methods such as push, pop, and other methods, because it's all attached into that prototype. And what about the array prototype? What is its proto going to be? Correct, it's going to be the object prototype. And let's look at a function. We defined function car earlier. What's its proto going to be? Yep, it's going to be a function prototype. And again, we've got methods such as bind, call, toString, and a whole bunch of others. And its proto is going to be the object prototype. So take a step back, look at this image, and let it sink in. And I hope it's now starting to become more intuitive and to make sense. And to prove a point, to prove that eventually you get to null at the very top by starting at the bottom, let's look at an array and let's head to the console.